Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we are jumping into something really small, but super important for your home. The water valve.
That's right.
We've been looking at this source, Water Valve Services in Squamish, your local solution from Pacific Blue Mechanical. And, well, it's pretty interesting stuff.
It really is. And our mission today for you is to figure out why these little parts are so important. For safety, yeah, but also for, saving money.
And why local knowledge, especially somewhere like Squamish, is maybe more important than we think.
Exactly. It's not just about convenience. Sometimes it's really necessary.
Okay, let's start there. We know valves turn water on and off. Seems simple. Is it just flow control? Can I just, grab any old valve? What's the real point of a good one?
Well, it's more than just on and off. It's about control, sure, but it's also about prevention. Think of it like this. A good valve is your first line of defense.
Defense against what? Leaks?
Big leaks, catastrophic ones. A properly working valve stops a tiny drip from becoming, a flood that ruins your floors and walls. It's basically a guard against really expensive water damage.
Ah, okay. So disaster prevention, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But you also mentioned saving money before disaster strikes. How does that work?
Right, well, it ties into efficiency. If a valve leaks even a tiny bit, drip, that's wasted water.
Okay.
And if it's hot water leaking, now you're wasting energy too, paying to heat water that just goes down the drain. Good valves mean zero waste.
So lower water bills, lower energy bills.
Exactly. Plus, they help your whole plumbing system. Less stress on the pipes means everything lasts longer, fewer repairs down the road.
Right. Okay, now this is where, for me, it gets really interesting. Why Squamish? Why does the location matter so much for something like a water valve service?
This is really the core insight from the source material, I think. Plumbing isn't the same everywhere because the environment changes things dramatically. Squamish is a mountain town, right? So you get heavy rain, lots of snow melting. All that water comes rushing down.
Okay.
That creates really high water pressure in the pipes. Much higher, potentially, than in a city built on flat land.
So the water itself is pushing harder because of the hill.
Exactly. It's pushing harder against everything, pipes, fittings, and especially valves.
And a normal valve might not handle that push.
Precisely.
Yeah.
If you put in a standard, maybe weaker valve, that constant high pressure could just wear it out or even break it. Bang. Emergency.
Yikes.
Yeah. So the local experts, like Pacific Blue Mechanical mentioned in the source, they know this. It's part of their everyday reality there.
So they use different parts.
They do. They know to install specific things. The source calls them high-pressure ball valves. They're built tough, specifically for that kind of force. It's like knowing you need snow tires for winter driving up there.
Ah, okay, that makes perfect sense. So local knowledge isn't just nice, it's essential for using the right tool for the job.
Totally essential. And think about emergencies, too. If a high-pressure line does break, it's going to fail fast and hard.
Right.
Having a local service means they're nearby. They can get there much quicker than someone driving from, say, Vancouver. That faster response cuts down the damage significantly.
Speed matters when water's flooding your house.
God.
Okay, let's shift a bit. What about new stuff? Is there any cool tech in the world of valves? Seems pretty basic.
Actually, yeah. The biggest thing is probably the smart valve.
Smart valve, like smart thermostats.
Kind of, yeah. These valves can monitor water flow. If they detect a sudden burst, like a pipe breaking or even just a continuous leak,
They tell you.
they can shut the main water supply off automatically, instantly, even if you're on vacation. You can often control them from an app on your phone, too.
Wow, okay. A remote guard, like you said earlier, but automatic.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. What else? Any changes in the valves themselves?
Yeah, material science is always moving. They're using advanced materials now, like specialized polymers. Think of them as super strong, super slick plastics.
Okay, and why are they better?
Well, they don't rust or corrode like some metals can.
Yeah.
And minerals in the water scale, that stuff doesn't stick to them easily, so they don't get gummed up.
Meaning they open and close smoothly for longer.
Exactly. They just last longer and work more reliably. Less likely to fail.
Okay, so wrapping this up, the big picture here seems to be good water valves are really your unsung heroes for safety, saving money, and even being a bit greener.
Definitely.
And crucially, especially in places with unique environments like Squamish, going with local experts who understand those specific challenges like the high pressure and use the right gear is just, well, the smart move.
It really is. And connecting it back to that greener point, efficient valves are key for saving water, right? minimizing waste. Which leads to a thought for you listening.
Yeah.
Given how important saving water is, what's one valve in your house, maybe under a sink, or the main one, or even the hose bib outside that you could check this week? Just take a quick look, make sure it's not dripping, not wasting water.
Little plumbing checkup challenge. I like it. Check those guards. And if you want to dig deeper into this, check out the original source about water valve services in Squamish.
Good idea.
All right, that's our deep dive for today. We'll catch you next time.